Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at a fragrance from the house of Reyane Tradition, and this one is called Insurrection 2 Wild. So as you can see here, I have a homemade decant of this one. Now I got this one courtesy of a guy named Paul, who you probably know better as Guinea 54. And if you've been around the fragrance community for a while, you might remember him as a fragrance reviewer from the past. He's still active on some of the Facebook groups, but we did some sample swapping a while back, and this is one that he really enjoys, and he wanted me to have a chance to try it out. So I wore this to work yesterday. I was working evening and night shift. Put this one on, and I'll probably wear it the rest of the week until it's gone. This will be my sample of the week. It came out in 2013 and is classified as an aromatic fragrance. The note breakdown, it was a little tricky to find it. Fragrantica and Base Notes didn't have anything listed as a note breakdown, but I did find a website that had some notes. I'm not sure how accurate they are, but this is what I found. Grapefruit, orange, mint, cinnamon, rose, leather, white, wood notes, patchouli, and amber. Now, Reyane Tradition is known as a fragrance house that makes clones. Insurrection to Pure is one of the highly regarded Aventus clones out there. And now this one, people are saying, is a clone of Terry Mugler's Pure Havane. No, I did review Pure Havane a while ago. I don't have a bottle of that one. I no longer have any samples of that one or decants of it. So everything I'm doing here is based off of memory towards Pure Havane. I did remember Pure Havane was pretty sweet and candy-like. Now this one, I do kind of get what people are saying. I do get like this honeyed cherry tobacco smell here. Even though on this note breakdown, it doesn't mention tobacco or cherry or honey. Of course, the amber can come across as honey. Leather could easily come across as tobacco as well. But yeah, I can see the honeyed cherry tobacco effect is certainly in play here. What's really cool about this fragrance is that the honey is not the dominant note here. It's basically a supporting note along with the other fragrance notes here. So you basically get a well-balanced woody, honey, cherry tobacco smell here. I could see this one being unisex. It's not overly masculine. Anything with an ambery honey smell to it is not going to come across as like a manly man scent. You're not going to get that tobacco vanille manliness here, or even the manliness of like a Burberry London. But if you're looking for like a honeyed cherry tobacco, I think this one is pretty good, and I think it actually holds up very well with Pure Havane, and I can see why people would like this one better than Pure Havane because the sweetness is toned down, and it allows the other notes to breathe a little bit better. It doesn't like just take over the whole fragrance and become like a pure candy smell. A little bit of a candied smell, but definitely you get the woods, you get that cherry smell there. So it's a pretty good fragrance for fans of that type of fragrance. And I'm kind of liking it myself. I think Guinea said he paid $15 for his bottle. Right now online, I'm seeing 3-ounce bottles for about $25, $30. So, it's still a great deal to pick up. My overall scores here. Smell, I give it 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a pretty nice smell. It's not mind-blowing, but, if you're a fan of that cherry tobacco smell, you'll probably like it even more than that. Projection longevity. Now, a lot of people say this is beast mode. Of course, maybe you have to take into account the sprayer here, and I thought it was sort of a subtle, close to the skin scent myself, and it did seem to last pretty well. I didn't get any compliments or feedback on this one. Of course, wearing it in the evening and at night, you're not coming into contact with many people, but it did come across as sort of a lighter fragrance, kind of in the same vein as the Insurrection Pure 2, which was the Aventus clone. uniqueness, even though it's a clone, I think, the subtlety of the hunting here gives it at least a 7 for uniqueness. It's not an exact copycat of Pure Havane from what I can tell. Versatility, I would say spring and summer, day wear, office wear, maybe even signature scent. So I'll give it a full 7 out of 10 for versatility. Price point, like I said, it's only $25 for a nice sized bottle and a good presentation. If you've seen the Insurrection bottles, they're not junk. They're pretty classy looking for what you're getting. So overall, I'll say 7.5 out of 10. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to rush out and buy a bottle because I'm not a big fan of these honeyed candy-like tobacco scents. But this one is top notch for its category, and I think if that's what you like, this one is a good one to start with. A good representation of that cherry honey tobacco smell. So those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.